Hello, this is Carmen Davenport from Black Dollar Indie, and you have tuned in to Get the Bag, Business, Assets, and Gains, where we talk to local businesses about their challenges during their journey and their successes. Today, we have with us Felicia Jones and Tasha Mays of the firm Pursuit of Purpose, founder and business partners.
Mhm.
Did I get that
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
How are you ladies doing on today?
Amazing, huh?
Doing well.
Yeah,
I'm doing
Okay.
well.
yeah.
Okay. Before we get started, I always like to talk about the people or the person behind the product or service.
Okay.
So, give us just a little bit about who Tasha and Felicia. Who is Tasha and Felicia?
My name is Felicia. I am a mother of two young men, and a wife. I am a God-fearing woman, and I just love connecting with the community.
And Tasha.
I'm a few things. I would say I'm a mom. I'm a paralegal. I'm a
Okay.
broker. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an advocate for just women in general. I just love helping people. So I would say overall, I'm a few things, but most importantly, I love God and my relationship with Him stands before anything.
I love that. That's absolutely important. And talking about loving to help people.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the firm Pursuit of Purpose.
It was a play on words at first. The firm is my paralegal background. So I
Okay.
wanted to be firm about my mission and how we help the community. But the pursuit of purpose part came from just many different things. You can be on a pursuit of purpose, but my purpose may not be hers. So I might want to just engage with the community by offering resources. And her purpose is to bring the community to us, to be able to offer those services. But overall, when I came up with the actual firm Pursuit of Purpose, it was just that I felt like God put me in a position to help people and I didn't know what it was. So I just kind of put it together. I'm firm about being serious about my father's business, which is God, but I'm on a pursuit of purpose to help other people, but I wasn't sure what that was yet.
So, you weren't sure of what it was. Now we know what it is. So tell
Yeah.
us about that purpose.
It's to do a lot of things. I think for me, God has called me to do a few things. Like I said, empowering women has always been something for me to do. And I mean, empowering women just to not just be mothers, but maybe just empowering your daughters to be better women when it comes to their development, not just pursuing purpose with women, but also finances to make sure that you understand where your money is at and how does money work. So it's not just one umbrella of things. It just kind of depends on, um, I
Your
guess, the need, the,
yeah.
in that moment, whatever that is.
Whatever that situation may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you could define the services that you offer to the community or to people in general, how would you characterize those services? If you had to go and say, hey, the services we provide are these top 5 things. Like what are those things?
The services we provide is mentorship.
Okay.
Yes, we are mentoring the community, the underserved community, through finance, because financial literacy is so important.
Absolutely.
Meeting people where they're at on their financial journey, wherever that may be, giving them strategies to get out of that slump of when it comes to their finances. So that's that's what defines the firm Pursuit of Purpose.
Okay. People hate talking about finances, right? There's definitely a stigma around discussing my business.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to talk about how much money they make,
Right.
where their money is going. It's just there's just this thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you maneuver around people who the challenges of that stigma, the challenges of people not wanting to talk about their finances? How do you encourage somebody? How do you let them know it's okay?
That is such an excellent question, and that actually has been our biggest challenge when starting this business is the hesitation people have when it comes to their finances, whether it be good or bad. Because, like you stated, nobody likes to disclose their finances. So, how we overcome that is, sharing our story, being transparent when it comes to finances, and creating a welcoming environment for people to let them know this is a judge-free zone when we're at events, doing workshops and mentorships, when we meet with them one-on-one to let them know, we are professionals. And what we discuss in this meeting, whether it be Zoom, in person, this is confidential. So we just make people really feel at home and welcome to being open and honest about their finances, because it just sets up so much anxiety.
Yeah.
And you say that you serve the underserved community, right? How has being a Black business serving the underserved community, how has that affected your strategies or your outcomes?
I think the hesitancy, the trust factor, you have to get the trust and build a relationship. So with Felicia and I collaborating, small business mentorship, like networking events and things like that, it allows people to see you as just a person like them. They don't come into a room feeling like, oh, she's the smartest person in the room. I'm coming to offer resources to show you that regardless of if you're underdeserved or not, you still have access that you don't know you have.
Yeah.
So we have to come to you with it. So when we come to the undeserved in minority communities with this information, it's not to beat it across the head and make you feel bad about your decisions, but to make you more aware of your options.
Okay, so I am a person who I need some financial assistance. I'm not really sure where to go, what to do. Are you gonna help me like balance my life? Like what are some of those services or those particular individual services that I'm struggling? I need a budget.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about budgeting money. Not a thing. I don't know about investing money. I don't know about investing money, budgeting money. I don't know what's coming in or out. Can you help me? Is that something you could help me with?
Absolutely. A lot of people feel that they don't have enough money to start investing in their future. So what we offer is a complimentary analysis. We sit down and, like you said, we don't like the word budget because everybody's budget looks different.
Right.
Okay.
You think writing stuff on a piece of paper and put it on your refrigerator and doing a checkoff list. No, we look at your overall of what you're spending a month, and we pinpoint things that you can probably do without or do less of to get you into a comfortable space so you can start investing in yourself.
Okay.
So we just meet everybody we understand that everybody's on different financial paths. So just sitting down and being realistic with yourself, because a lot of people are not,
Yeah.
and just having those open conversations,
So throw my spreadsheet away, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And meet
For the
with
record,
us.
I'm the spreadsheet lady. So basically, throw the spreadsheet away and come check you out.
Come
so you
and
can
check
tell
us
me
out.
the right way to do things.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll probably come see you because I've had the same spreadsheet for about 10 years.
Yes. And how's that working for you?
Right. Totally.
And the Martin Christian Center presents the 2025 Entrepreneurship Showcase, May 10th from 11 to 4 at the Frederick Douglass Park Family Center, 1616 East 25th Street. Multiple vendors selling products and services, food, fun, music, and networking. Did I mention free? Yes, it's free for the entire family. So come out and support May 10th from 11 to 4 at the Frederick Douglass Park Family Center. Sponsored by IAAQLI. So how do you define success for your business? How do you measure that?
The way I measure success in the business is by how many rooms I'm able to get in to educate our community.
Ooh, okay.
So I make it my business to prioritize workshops and events so that I'm in the room, so that I can make sure I pull people out of their room to offer our services complimentary. So that's how I measure success. I go back over every 30 days and I look at, okay, how many workshops have we attended? How many people did we pull out of that workshop? And what organization or daycare provider, or even if it wasn't a daycare provider, maybe a stylist, how many rooms can I get in to offer my services to let them know that there are people that look like you and I that we can serve?
So I don't even have to talk about how important networking is.
No, ma'am. I can find you. Okay, I'm on the calendar at every organization to see what do you have going on. And if you don't have it, I want to make my way there to make myself available to offer it.
Okay. And what would you say is one of your biggest successes to date?
Adding to our business, and that is getting myself licensed to be federally licensed through the feds to offer service and products that other organizations cannot. So not only are we teaching financial literacy and educating and mentoring businesses, but we're executing as well. A lot of people can't
Okay.
do that. So
Yeah.
you can educate, but you can't execute. And I am federally licensed to do that.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I know you talked about the community's secrecy, their, unwillingness to share their financial information and different things like that. But what would you say is the second biggest challenge outside of people not wanting to share their information? The biggest challenge for your business in general?
So a lot of people don't want to be educated. Some people just really want to find another way to make their money work. So they don't want the literacy. They just want you to give them a game plan and tell me, I don't care about what you know. Tell me what you can do.
Okay.
So I run into that a lot. So some people are hesitant to, be vocal about where they're at financially. But I try to make sure that they understand I'm not here just to educate you, but I want to execute and show you. So sometimes you get the pushback from the client with that hesitancy because they don't know you, so you have to build the trust. But outside of that, I don't always just educate. Sometimes I just get straight to the meat and potatoes and show you better than I can tell you. So for me, it's okay. This is what you think, and this is what you've been taught. But let me show you right now on the spot, how I can help you get this done. I don't want to scale to you for anything. I'm a right now person, so you challenge me on whatever.
Nice.
How can I help you now?
Okay, I
Let me
love
put my
that.
laptop out now to show you what your challenge is.
I love right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I love
Right now.
I love that.
We even got our apps on our phone, so we
Yeah.
can we can do it. Let's step into a little private area so we can execute right now. And I will piggyback off of that. I think the education part of it has been a real challenge because it's hard to teach people what they have learned,
Yeah.
and they just continuously
Yeah.
keep passing that down instead of just re-educating themselves or being open to re-education when it comes to finances.
Just kind of used to doing what we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of older people. I'll use my family for example. I have a lot of older people, and they're still money under the mattress.
Yeah.
Money in the bread of things like that. So trying to get them out of that because they are conditioned, like Felicia said, to believe what they've done works. But it's not so much about what you do may work, but you could have more.
Yeah.
Instead of prolonging your
Got you.
process.
Okay. So we're talking about generational wealth then here.
Yeah,
we're talking
absolutely.
about just changing the mindset of living for today and living more for tomorrow.
Yes. Because we want our children's to be, educated and have that financial wealth.
Okay. And you said your services are free. Did I hear free?
Complimentary.
Complimentary. Not free. Complimentary.
You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, complimentary because, when we offer the services, it is to get you on the game plan, but it is also to refer someone else to get the same treatment that you got.
Okay.
Yeah. So you passing along
Passing
that.
it
Yes.
along.
Yes.
I got it.
Teach one.
Understood. Okay. So, Felicia, I know you actually went through Edna Martin Christian Center's free business training program.
Yes.
How has Edna Martin Christian Center's program played a role in the success of your business?
Oh, wow. That, yes. Honestly, I haven't stopped talking about the Edna Martin's free cohort since I've been in it.
Okay.
And just sharing that same information. Doing that cohort, it brought our business plan and vision from paper to life.
Yeah.
It was very instrumental when it came to structuring the business, the importance of a business plan. Thanks to the wonderful Carmen Pumpkin Davenport, who facilitated that cohort. I mean, let me tell you, I was very hesitant about that. I was like, oh no, I can't do this.
She was not doing it.
The business plan on paper wasn't making sense. It wasn't coming together. And from the first day we walked in your classroom and you were breaking down the terms that we so often come out of other cohorts not knowing what was going on, what we were taught. We didn't spend 6 weeks in somewhere and just feeling really confused. Doing Edna Martin's cohort and having those speakers from all different resources, different mentors that were offered through the Edna Martin Christian Center was amazing. I mean, after that series of classes ended, I didn't know what I was going to do with my Mondays and Wednesdays. You know, it was like, okay, what are we going to do with this time? On top of just doing the cohort and actually winning the pitch,
we were going to talk about that. Go ahead.
it was amazing. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, everybody had come across different entrepreneurs. I'm like, you got to come and do this cohort. I mean, I don't know when it starts, but I'm going to get the information and I'm passing along because that's what I do. I mean, it was just very instrumental when it came to bringing your idea to life. And you really preached about the importance of a business plan and the importance of knowing what components need to go in that business plan. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. She was, and we were going to talk about, she was the pitch winner. She was the pitch winner.
Yes. It was
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
For somebody coming into the program not wanting to do it, right? Not wanting to do it at all, it not making a lot of sense, and then becoming first place winner.
Yes,
is amazing.
It was a blessing. I mean,
congratulations again.
Well, you kind of really pushed that pitch when every time we walked through that front door, you was like, before you sit down, you need to practice your pitch. Let me hear that pitch. And you're like, but I really appreciate it. It really built my confidence when it came to the business and public speaking, because I was not a public speaker, even though I get out there and do the workshops in front of people. It was a different feeling. So just getting up there and doing the pitch and winning first prize. I mean, literally, when I did the pitch, I sat back down at the table and I was like, okay, I didn't win. I had already in my head picked out the winners in the classroom.
Oh. And you weren't on the list.
I was not on the list.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now, just to make sure that everybody understands what Pursuit of Purpose, the firm Pursuit of Purpose, is, what you do, and how people can get in touch with you, whatever their need might be financially or just mentoring in general, right? Talk to the people and tell them what it is again, the services you offer, and how they can get in touch with you guys.
So the firm Pursuit of Purpose, we are just that, on the pursuit of purpose, to make sure we educate our community about financial literacy and also create mentorship and networking events for small businesses to help them with their startup. Everyone doesn't have access to financial advisors or someone that can help them understand how to scale their business. So what we want to do is offer customized, complimentary analysis to help you on your journey with your finances. Not only that, but we want to partner with you to make sure that we're bringing awareness to all communities in regards to how money works. But you can also reach me at womeninfinances@gmail.com.
Yes.
For sure.
So the last question I have for you guys is, what's in your bag? What is your business's biggest asset or gain?
Our biggest asset is the exposure to the community. We have a lot of contracts right now for a lot of organizations to do financial literacy workshops. So that's been the biggest asset, having the exposure to be able to market every single month in our business.
I love it. I love it. All right, you've heard it here, guys. This is Carmen Davenport of Black Dollar Indie, and you have tuned in to Get the Bag, where success is in your bag.